Well, hi everybody out there on YouTube. This is Sparky Mike. Welcome to the Demonoid Drifter channel. I thought I'd give an update and some tips and add a video because I haven't done any in a while. So here is the freshwater tank to start out with. I upgraded from my 50-watt eBay chip, computer heatsink, and power supply to a Kessil on the X360 Kessil lights. This is a Tuna Sun. I have it plugged in, cord run downstairs to a controller, which I'll show you here in a second. But with the addition of this $400 light, through Premium Aquatics, you can write Jason. I think you can get these for $405 or something. I think he charged me on 3 of them. So anyways, on to the video. We have new leaves popping out everywhere just in the last 2 weeks of using this light, and it has raised the pH in the tank accordingly, and according to the Apex system that it's connected to. So having a better light will raise your pH during the day. So onward to a few more items of interest. I had this nice coral here propped up here, and it fell over here on a scroll coral and it got burnt on the tips. Just within about 10 or 15 minutes it had a war. So here is a 200-gallon island reef tank upstairs as it sits this afternoon. White lights are about to come on here shortly. But I'm having much better success with acroporas and monoporas, and a little less success with LPS corals. Although they are growing like crazy, and I should have moved those off my frag racks a long time ago, but and it is morning time, so nobody's opened up all the way. Had to put some fish net above to keep the cats off the tank. And the Coley Woolly. Bubba, how are you? My messy table, pardon the mess. And having the Apex system here right on the tablet at my table. Oh, I am in Colorado, so it is fun and legal and recreational. Woo! Anyways, I shall take you downstairs and show you what I'm doing down here in my lab. Sorry for the mess. All hell's broke loose down here. Anyways, refugium system. Need to drain that as it sits. And I have acquired a new frag tank. And some tips of the day. I use solar greenhouse paneling. I use on the sides and roofs of greenhouses. Cuts down and acts like a diffuser for LED lights. And it cuts down on the disco ball effect. Tip for there. And when you're building cheapy stands, especially stands that are kind of tall and long and real wide span between legs, you should probably consider using LVL or microlam, laminated veneered lumber, otherwise known as structural lumber. A whole lot better than building something out of 2x6s, 2x8s, and 2x4s. You can get chunks of this from a reputable lumber yard, probably not your Home Depot. I bought 13 feet of this from Alpine Lumber here in Denver. And here is some of the structure underneath. Simply screwed together, treated 4x4s that you'd buy for fence posts. And I have put a surface layer on it to cover up the ugly LVLs. Screw patterns. Simply make yourself a picture frame and a screw, and it's best to clamp these legs pinch them and clamp them before you screw them. But there's a cheap quick stand. Cost me 70 bucks for the stand, 20 bucks for the paneling. Home Depot, you can buy, what was it, 2 foot wide section, 8 foot long, so you can make several tops out of it. Handles you can get off of eBay for $1 a pop. So tank I got for 100 bucks. Unfortunately, the drain box I ordered had special made. 200 bucks for it. You have to drill the glass. Tip of the day for drilling glass is drill it on the side that you want it to seal. Like here, there's a gasket on the outside, so you start drilling from this side through. So if it fractures, no biggie on the other side, your gasket is on the nice side. Same with this one over here, you're drilling this one, gasket is going to be on the inside, so I suggest you drill it from the inside out. So if it chips out, there's no problems. It seals up. So tip of the day for drilling glass. So far I have $400 invested in this tank, stand and top, and everything you see here. Nice 50-gallon flat, Zoom Ed Frag Tank. $107 with tax here locally in Denver. Here is the tank. My 40-gallon breeder tank. I have acquired 2 Tuna Blue X360s and the controller to run the light upstairs and these 2 downstairs. And of course I'm going to put a couple T5s over this new tank, as well as those X360s, and see what happens. I've also noticed, since changing of the original fixture that I used to have above it, which are eBay chips and ballast put into a heat sink that I acquired off of eBay, of course. So this is pretty much a handmade eBay light. Just since the addition of these 2 X360s, I have seen improvements in several of the critters that are in here. I had also been searching for the last 9 months to come across another Phantom Extreme or Phantom Premium Percula clown, and I found one finally online. Cultivated Reef, I believe they're back east somewhere, cultivatedreef.com. They have all kinds of little frags and you know, I guess bred or hand raised clownfish. Somebody apparently is breeding them and raising them, and so I found a match for the female I had. So now I have 2. He of course is going to lose his orange face and become all black. His side fins are already started turning fully black. And so now I have, and these 2 are getting along really great. So I now have a bonded pair of Phantom Extreme again. Yay! Anyways, Cultivated Reef, thumbs up to them. Shout out to them. Real neat little shop. Super friendly lady by email. Handpicked this one out because I requested that this little guy have spots, or if she could send me one that has actual polka dots on him. And this guy's got little polka dots all over. I don't know if you can see so well, but quite the handsome little boy. So I believe it cost me $107 for him. A little pricey, but $29 of that was shipping overnight. So I'm going to, of course, move this new frag tank in there and place a mixing barrel underneath of it, and trying to get this all on one wall. So I guess there's my tips of the day for building a cheap stand and for drilling the glass, and why I use greenhouse paneling on top, which does a whole lot better than glass tops. Cut down on some of that disco ball effect. Anyways, there's my tip of the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up, subscribe if you like, and have a great day, have a great week. Take care.